Salento, Colombia. We arrived last night, went for some food. It was a long bus journey from Medellin. Took about 9 hours altogether.
Altogether, yeah, 9 hours, so.
But it was cheap, it was only what?
Tenner?
Yeah.
So Salento is in the coffee zona, or coffee region of Colombia. Kind of sits in between Medellin and Bogotá, and also Cali. And you come here to, I suppose, get away from the hustle and bustle. You come here to
sample some coffee.
And also to do some hikes as well. It's famous for having the tallest palm trees in the world here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll show you some of them later on in the video.
This afternoon we're going to do some coffee tasting, and then tomorrow we're going to do the hike to Cocora Valley.
I think typically 3 or 4 days is good here.
So apparently we go on the coffee tour in one of these, which are called Willies. Willies. We've been told just to come to the square and ask for the coffee tour. So here's some gringos just coming back from one.
Do you like my outfit today?
Hannah
says I look like I've just woken up with my eyes closed.
It's that shirt. So we just got off the Jeep and now we are heading to the beginning of the tour, coffee tour.
Okay, let's go down there to the field to check it out. 10,000 coffee.
Mais comment ils font quand ils arrivent au grand? The red ones are the ripe ones.
If you're thinking about getting a job in Colombia as a fruit picker or a coffee picker, they pay 100,000 pesos per kilo of these things you pick.
Filter again by strawberry. Okay. In a moment, going to start to smell like corn, and then sound pop, with the popcorn, and it's coffee. How weird, no? When increasing the size, going to do the sound pop, and then they're going to release oil. The oil is super important to obtain the aroma and the taste.
We've just finished the tour and now we're getting treated to a nice little espresso coffee. Cheers. To cheers the coffee, is that? Chin chin. Does yours taste better?
Slightly, but
It's very strong.
if you want to do the tour, by the way, you can walk. It's about 2 kilometers to the coffee ranch, and then you pay 25,000 for the tour, which lasts about an hour. And yeah, it's pretty interesting in English and Spanish, so you can choose whatever you want, apart from every other language in the world.
So we're just on Cali Real or Cali Real Street, and it's a famous street in Salento. And if you just walk up to the end of it, you can climb up these steps and get a nice viewpoint over the town.
Sure, we're on the way from the top. Sure, we're on the way from the top.
So we've arrived to the top of the steps, and here's the view of the town. It's not really that impressive, but the views of the mountains on the other side are nice. If you go to the coffee tour, be prepared for the flies that will bite you. Alex has one here on his forehead.
Wait for this.
On my legs. Doesn't look that bad on camera, but they're covered. Good evening. We tried to find a Venezuelan restaurant while we found it, but they closed at 7:30, so that was disappointing. So tomorrow we'll be going there. But Alex googled you googled another Venezuelan place, and this little roadside arepa place came up. Someone commented saying it's the best arepa they've had in their life. We've just come to the Viajero hostel because they have got Salsa tonight.
Salsa.
And we bought our tickets for the coffee tour earlier from this hostel, and they said, oh, come back for Salsa tonight, so can we get a drink? Do some salsa.
Viajero is a chain of hostels around South America, maybe even more. We got a lot in Colombia. They're always busy, they're always fully booked and lots of people, but they're quite expensive. But this one's a nice one.
Good morning, buenos dias. We got up early this morning and went and got a Willy Jeep from the plaza, which took about half an hour.
Yeah.
To Cocora Valley. We've just arrived and we can already see the tallest palm trees in the world. So we're just at the beginning now. About a 6-hour hike, I think. 12 kilometers long. Alex is dressed in his swimming shorts and shirt. Great attire for hiking.
I'm not one of those hiking geeks who've got that backpack with the straw and stuff like that, and those shorty trainers and those trousers which zip off to the shorts. I'm not that keen on hiking, but this should be good. You can extend the walk and go to a hummingbird farm. That'll be an extra 6 kilometers. But yeah, doing this one, you pay 9,000 for the little Willy tuk-tuk.
Cheap. 10,000 entry, and then you have to pay 6,000 to get out because you cross over someone's private land, and they saw a business opportunity and started charging. So
Nice little earner.
yeah. So here we go. We finally made it to the beginning of the walk. We're about 3 minutes in and already the views are stunning.
Top tip, if you get here early, you're more likely to get nice weather, clear skies, just because it typically clouds over in the afternoon.
So we were just filming a bit of a silly video, just me on Alex's shoulders in front of the palm trees. And little did we know, behind us a horse was sneaking up and
Kicked you in the face.
and then when we got off, I turned around and the horse was there, so we got a magical shot of me stroking the horse.
I claimed it was the best shot of the whole trip so far.
It looks like I've paid for this horse to come up in this view. Yeah. Unclear. There's not that many signs to point in the right direction, so there was a lot of people, including us, asking everyone, oh, which way does this go? We met a local guy who said he's met lots of tourists who get lost, especially in the rainy season, so he's like, get a tour guide, support local. Now what time is it? It's probably taken us about 3.5, nearly 4 hours, but we haven't finished it yet.
So word on the street is this is the place to go to play the game.
TEJO.
TEJO. TEJO?
TEJO.
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 TEJO. I think it's just in here, so we're going to go check it out. Some guys we were sitting with last night told us about it. It's the traditional game of Colombia. They said downstairs is where it's at, so let's go.
It's like bowls or bills, but with dynamite.
With dynamite, so it's going to be loud. Get your earplugs in.
Mira, ¿sí?
Okay.
Olla grande, mira. O sea, según aquí. Sí, acá, en aquella o en aquella.
Okay. Perfecto.
Every size. You just pick one.
Okay.
This one. So it cost us 10,000, which is about £1.50 for a game. And here it is. Here's the setup. There's a dynamite in this clay, and then you chuck this metal thing at it, and it explodes, which means you've hit the target.
Okay. Who's going first?
Yeah. So that's the dynamite. So the guy has just showed us what to do, and here we go. We're going to try and aim for the dynamite.
I feel confident.
I hit the wood. Let's see if I can do better than Alex.
I think anybody could do better than my go. Did that?
Didn't go off, I got bullseye.
Bullseye! Well, I thought it was going to explode.
Wow, that's so good. Alex did it. We've been doing it for about 10 minutes and we thought it was impossible. But, look at that. Alex just blew it up.
Did I get one?
One. I got one. Where? This one. I did it.
Unfortunately, we didn't get either of our two on camera, but
If we filmed every attempt,
There'd be no room left on the phone for memory.
no.